will be going up tomorrow by 7 pesos. And that's the largest jump in price increase I've seen since I've been here. And right.
Welcome to Life in the Philippines News. I'm BobbieD. Today's headline: gasoline price increase in the Philippines.
All right, guys, this is BobbieD coming to you live from the Long Cebu, Philippines. Having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well. Where you're from, I got my lovely Lisa D with me, and we are in the gasoline line. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, the price on gasoline has gone up. Will be going up tomorrow by 7 pesos. And that's the largest jump in price increase I've seen since I've been here. And right now, there's a line of people at all the fuel stations getting filled up before the price increases tomorrow. As you can see, there's lines everywhere. There's people on motorcycles, people on trucks, cars, you name it. And it is a frantic time. Lisa D and I are almost about to get to the pump right now. We've been sitting in a line for a long time, and I just decided to do a video about it. You know, we're doing a full recorded. I tried to do a live, but for some reason I couldn't get a good signal here, so I'll just do a recorded. But the prices are going up. We're now getting our gas filled. We'll be at this pump right here. This young lady should fill us up shortly. But it's a struggle here in the Philippines. You think you're having trouble in the United States or wherever you are in the West, you're the only persons that are having an increase. This is unprecedented. This is unprecedented here in the Philippines. Gasoline is going up by almost 7 pesos in the morning. So people are lined up tonight trying to get that big gasoline break. And I don't blame them. We're doing the same thing. When we heard about it on the news, we jumped up and got in this car as fast as we could. So we are waiting on our attendant to service us. And in the Philippines, guys, there's no self-service gasoline. You can't get out and pump your own gas. You have to wait on the service attendant, gasoline attendant, to pump your gas. And as you can see here in the Philippines, they have female gasoline attendants as well as male gasoline attendants. So we're waiting for our gasoline attendant to pump our gas, and it's, you know, it's sort of shocking to me to see the prices of the gas go up. But when you think about what's happening in the world today, you got the pandemic shortages, the pandemic, you got the war going on, and then Russia pulled out. The United States and all of the countries said we don't want any more Russian gas. Then that's inevitable that prices will shoot up. And so guys, it's happening to us in the Philippines as well. Is it a good thing? Not really. It's good that we can help a country stay free, but it's not good. It is not good that when we have high inflation like it is right now. Inflation is not only in the United States. If you think that inflation is only in the United States and all that, yada yada yada, nah. Inflation's here, there, and everywhere. So this is a worldwide phenomenon. A worldwide phenomenon. It's happening, and it's happening to every nation in the world. Remember, I keep telling you, this is a global economy. Whatever affects one nation will eventually affect the rest of the nations in the world, because it's a global economy. Okay, global economy. You know, whatever affects Russia affects other people, whatever other nations. Whatever affects China, whatever affects the United States, will trickle down to other nations as well. This country and the world is we are all connected and interconnected. Okay. So keep that in mind as you go about your day and as you go about making your investments. Remember, this is a global economy. All right? So Lisa D is waiting patiently as she can be. We're going to get a full tank. How low is our tank right now, Lisa D?
Almost half tank.
Okay, we got about a half a tank of gas. So we're going to get it to full it up all the way. Second click. You tell her second click?
Oh, yeah, all the way.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, she told us to go over there so she can get somebody else online. We got filled up, and there's two types of fill-ups when you're in the Philippines. There's two types of fill-ups you can get. There is a first click fill-up, they call it first click, and then there's a second click fill-up. Okay. Now let me explain this to you. On the first click fill up, when you get your car filled up, you tell the guy first click. That means as soon as the spout clicks first time, that means that they wanted to stop. You wanted to stop. But If you tell them second click, then that means you want to just stop it on the second click when the spout fills up. So with the second click, you get more gas in and you pay a little bit more as well. But we told her to give us a full fill up and stop it on the second click. So our gas is going to be at the maximum. So what we and Lisa D have decided to do is that every time we get gas from this point forward, we will be getting gas once a week, usually on Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, before the price increase goes into effect. If the price increase goes into effect every Tuesday morning. So right now it's Monday night, so that's why you see the long lines out here. So Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, we'll be out here getting our gas tank filled up all the way.
Ha?
Kuha na to kay busy
Sa
ba
Shabuk
maka?
ba?
Ang sabi to?
Isa Dix? Oo.
Salamat. Thank you. Are we done?
Yeah. She said, Mom, are you Lisa Shabuk?
Shabuk. Where did she get that from? Where did she get that from, Lisa?
She didn't read it properly.
Oh, she got issues. She was pumping too much. Hey, look here. She was pumping too much gas, miss. You need to keep your nose out the gas, lady Jane. What's wrong with you? Anyway, guys, but I wanted to bring you this to let you know things are, happening in the Philippines as well. Everything's going up, man. Food prices are going up. Gas prices are going up. Water price, even water. We have to buy water. Water prices are going up too. Things are going up, and it's due to the inflation. And inflation is due to the world events that's happening. So everything that happens in the world always affects other countries, So be aware of the price increases in the Philippines. If you're coming out here, ladies and gentlemen, if you're coming out here to drive in the Philippines and you're going to rent a car, whatever, you got to watch your gas, okay? Because gas is very high here in the Philippines, okay? You think it's high in the USA? It's higher here, okay? I know last time I checked, gas was like $5, almost about $5 a gallon in the USA. So when you compare the per liters and the gallons, you're gonna wind up seeing that this is higher, okay? And the reason why the Philippines has price fluctuations on their gas so often is because they don't produce gasoline in this country. They have very few gasoline oil wells here, and they have to rely on importing gas. So when the imports for gas, the people that produce the gas from the Arab country, OPEC, all exporting petroleum countries, increase, they have to pass that increase on to their customers. And the Philippines is a big customer of importing and consumer oil, okay? So that's what's happening out here. Everything's going up sky high, and people are out here tonight. We stood in line for about 10 minutes tonight. Now, it could be, as the prices continue to rise, the lines are probably getting longer and longer and longer, and we'll have to come out earlier and earlier and earlier to get gas. And so that's the way it is in the Philippines. You have to plan your life out here if you don't want to get messed up with a bunch of increases and stuff. Plan your if you drive like me and Lisa D, we drive everywhere. We don't like sitting in jeepneys getting all crumped up and stuff, especially with the pandemic going on now. We drive our own self everywhere we go. It's a blessing to have a vehicle in the Philippines and not be dependent upon taxi cab drivers or jeepney drivers or trikes, okay? We rely on our own transportation, which is the best way. All right, huh?
That's it.
All right, guys, that's it for now. This is BobbieD and
To be Queen Lisa D.
saying take care
God bless.
and peace.
Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any update coming from Live in the Philippines News. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Hey, don't forget, check out some of our other fun videos. And if you like the video, hit the subscribe button.